What's up, my high vibrational beings? Soul fam, party fam? Is there any low vibrational beings on here? I know of one, but I don't name drop. Yelling is telling. So, beautiful day. Look what we got out here. Sun's out, guns out. So, I'm headed downtown. First, I'm going to stop in Phoenix, see if I can find an ideal spot to post up and create my sign. You see that right there? Right there? Right there? I got a cardboard. I'm going to make a sign that says something about angels. You know, and I was thinking about putting a price there, but that wouldn't be me being of service. So what I'm going to do is just say free and then say like donations accepted, you know? Because God takes care of those who follow their heart, those who fall in alignment with nature. So I don't need to put any fucking money sign out there, you know? I don't need to do that. And I'm actually curious, you know, as to see how many individuals I have that just, you know, are out to just get, right? Because that's the thing, like, I don't understand it. It's like people that have money are fucking tightwads. You know, they're so fucking penny pinching, right? And then the people that really ain't got much give freely because they know what it's like to not have. You know? Where do you fall in that place? Are you giving? Or are you like, oh, I gotta hold on to this? You know? That's why they say how the rich stay rich. Fucking tight ass, right? No judgment. But I'm out here loving life. Fucking sun beaming on this vessel. Fucking loving it. Feeling good, looking good. You know what's funny, man? I fucking walk down the street and I get so many stares, right? But could you believe that like 95% of the stares come from men? Men. And like 5% come from women. It's weird, right? And, you know, from the appeal, you know, as far as my perception, they're not like gay or anything. I think they're just like, you know, guys, you know, like one of the things that like a guy wants is a nice body, you know. He sees the magazines and he wants to be all ripped up and jacked. And, you know, I wasn't always in shape. I used to have a flabby ass body. Fucking, I was skinny fat. You know, I weigh 162 pounds. Somewhere around there, right? When I got to jail and I couldn't even do 2 push-ups because I was so ate up as a heroin addict, I was the same weight. I was like 158 pounds. Just flabby though, like skinny fat, you know? And some people be like, oh, I'm skinny, you know? Because with a shirt on, they do look skinny, but their body's all, you know, soft. And that's not healthy. That's fucking visceral fat. That's visceral fat covering their organs. And visceral fat, it's not healthy. You know, brown adipose fat, that's the stuff that you want. That's the stuff that keeps your body warm. But, you know, and how you do that, how you actually, you create that brown adipose fat is actually fucking like, cryotherapy, if I'm pronouncing it right, but like cold showers, you know, fucking ice baths, fucking sitting in one of those fucking, those liquid nitrogen tanks that they use for like a recovery after sports. Very cold weather creates that adipose fat, you know? And a lot of people, I like to talk about health and wellness here and there, so you're not always going to get some spiritual shit. I'll get into that eventually, but a lot of individuals think muscle turns into fat, but fat don't turn into muscle and muscle don't turn into fat. Fat burns and it exposes the muscle so you could see it, but muscle don't turn into fat. Like you'll see a guy at the gym and, you know, he'll have quite amount of body fat on his body. And he'll be like, oh, this is going to turn all the muscle. Fuck if it is. Unless you're a fucking genetic freak and, you know, your body's like fucking escapes the laws of nature and your muscle does turn into fat, but fat is stored energy, you know? So, what's new? I attracted a new soul fam, a new soul sis from Sweden, and she was sharing with me how there's a whole, like, her family, her people turned her back on her, you know. That's an illusion, because the fact is they never had your back, you know. You had the illusion that they had your back, but they never did. They just loved you conditionally. And the moment that you didn't live up to their belief system and you stepped outside the herd of sheep, you stepped out of their comfort zone, so they turned their back on. Well, they didn't turn their back on you, but they showed their true colors. That's all it was they just exposed their true self. So anybody who says that, oh, they turned their back on you, anybody who turns their back on you never had your back. Because when you have someone's back and you love somebody unconditionally, then there's no turning the back. You're always going to love that person and accept them for who they are. So just know that no one ever turns their back on you. They just show their true colors, that's all. It's all an illusion. And it's created up here. What illusion are you living? What illusion are you living? I'm living an illusion. We all live illusions. We all live programs, right? Don't think all of a sudden you become spiritual and you remove these self-limiting beliefs. No, you're just replacing the beliefs that will serve you now, instead of the ones that keep you grounded in a fucking 3D realm with 3D consciousness. You know, I think I used to say the same thing. Oh, my family fucking turned their back on me. No, they just never had my back. You know, it was conditional love. At first, I lived up to their fucking expectations. You know, I was people pleasing and doing what I thought being a fucking productive member of society. You know, believe it or not, I was only a productive member of society for like fucking, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years. I tried playing that role. Fucking suffocated my soul. And I was fucking miserable, you know? But yeah, for the most part, I was just fucking doing criminal shit. Fucking being a drug addict. And then I went from a drug addict, I went from a criminal to a fucking drug addict, criminal, and then cleaned up and fucking became a sheep for like, I don't know, fucking since 2013. No, not 2013, because I was in prison then. So 2015 up until 2018, 19, something. No, yeah, 2018. And then I became a being of light. Or I was on my way to become a being of light, you know? So, I don't know. When I talk like this, right? See, that's the thing, like, we still have these fucking people pleasing programs, right? Because I'm making this video and I'm like, in my head, I hear a program saying, this is not what they want to hear about. Fuck what they want to hear about. I'm speaking my truths. And if it resonates with you, then that's great. If it don't, then oh well, you know? But that's a program that I just like, I feel in the back of my head sometimes, you know, and it just came up like, in this video, they don't want to hear that. Well, they're bad. They got a button that's got a mouse, or they got a mouse with a button and an X, and they can click off it at any moment. And that doesn't, you know, I'm not being an asshole, I'm just being truthful, you know? We gotta be aware of these programs that pop up. I'm not gonna go fucking people-pleasing 3D people to fucking people-pleasing people that are starting to waken up. It's not what I'm here. It's not what I'm here to do. So, fucking Starbucks. I didn't buy a coffee. I found McDonald's, right? So McDonald's has Wi-Fi. They have dollar coffee. The only thing they lack is a plug. But then again, most of the Starbucks do anyway, so. But guess what? Fucking kick ass, right? So that church I've been sleeping at outside, next to my Ascended Masters, they got outlets outside. I found them outside. So there's a camera out there. I was worried that like people monitor that shit, but I'm sure they're just out there just in case something goes wrong, you know? But I'm gonna head to fucking downtown Phoenix, and then Tempe, and then that hole in the rock. I want to take a picture right in there, like a fucking really great picture, because I want to start making thumbnails. And just, I'm not gonna make a thumbnail every time I make a video, because that just is a fucking pain in the ass. So I'm just gonna get a thumbnail template, and like they'll just be posted to all my videos, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to fucking make a quick video and share it with y'all. Fucking, I'm gonna let you know how this thing goes, and you know, fucking assist me with this manifestation of attracting all who I need to attract, that needs to hear what they need to hear, that will best serve them on their path, you know. Because like I said, I mean, I'll just be out there, as you can see from a few of the, like the last video, that Corona video. They just fucking show up, you know. Fucking just the other day, like I said, I was mentioning that guy yesterday at the Starbucks. So weird. He was talking, and his words were coherent, and they went together, but nothing made sense. I just didn't understand that. It didn't make no sense. I'm like, wow, what is he talking about? How is that? It's like his words are coherent, and they group together, but they don't create no logical sentence where I could comment back and be like, oh yeah, like, you know, like have a conversation. I was like, wow. But he looked legit. Like, he looked like a sane individual. It's so weird. It's really fucking weird, you know. And I gotta wonder, like, what was he trying to share with me, you know? Because everybody's got something to share with you, something to tell, whether it's through their vibration, through their words, through their body language, through their stares. People communicate in all different ways. If you think just communication is through words, no, that's like 1% of communication is like through your words. The rest is fucking body language and the way you carry yourself, and you know. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. And then another thing be aware of is, like, when you step in places like Walmart or McDonald's or anything, and notice how the vibe changes. Notice how the vibe changes. Everybody's fucking, and I'm pretty sure, and it's contagious, because I'll get in there and I'll just start saying shit out loud, you know, like to kind of call people out, but I'm like talking to myself. Like, I was in McDonald's, right? And I was like, damn, why is everybody so fucking angry? I was like, why do people got to be so angry, Michael John? Where does all this anger come from? People look angry. And then I was like, well, maybe they're hangry. Well, I am at McDonald's. Maybe they're hangry, right? And then I get out the McDonald's and I'm walking, you know? I'm walking, and my awareness gets pulled to a license plate, and it says B, as in the letter B, and it says loving. And I was like, right, be loving. And I was like, oh, they're talking to me. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I need to be more fucking loving. Because, like, I fucking spew out with some shit, you know? I see a mask, and I fucking just start, my programs start going, you know? Like, oh, he's fucking fearful, you know? Not to them, just out loud. But that, you know, that's a program that I'm aware of. And there's no accidents. I'm not wrong. It's not bad. So it's not wrong, and there's not bad. But I'm aware of it, you know? And maybe it's flowing through me so people could hear about it, you know? They got a mask on and they hear the word fearful. And then they think, oh, who's he talking about? Who's fearful? And then they're like, feel the mask on their face, and they're like, was he talking about me? You know? And it's all good, you know? If you want to wear a mask, that's cool, you know? It got nothing to do with me. It's just, you know, makes no sense to me, you know? How is it that anybody in any place of power, you don't see them with a mask on? All you see is just citizens, you know, who watch the news and read the newspaper and do the news feed thing. That's the only people that I see with these masks on. It's crazy. You don't see no politician. I mean, when fucking Donald Trump is walking around with a mask, I'll be fucking worried. But either way, y'all have a blessed day. Fucking I'm gonna go do my thing. Love your life. Love yourself. Just be loving.